amazing. I'm doing, I am thriving. I've had a really crazy Glowmas the last week. If you guys don't know, I lost a lot of my footage, unfortunately, and I've been trying to refilm, and this is a video that I lost actually, and it sucks because the first video I made I really loved. But today we're going to be doing a collaboration with Abby Williamson here on YouTube. Abby is like so smart. She's just so incredibly intelligent, and like she approaches makeup from a very similar way that I feel like I do, which is from a very much like not trying to be super consumeristic, but she's like better at it than I am because I still spend way too much money on makeup. Abby is like super smart. She's very environmentally conscious, which I think is something that's been helpful watching her videos for me because I don't know a ton about that and I like being educated, and she's very well educated on those issues. She's also hysterical. Like, she's just really funny. She has a really good sense of humor. People really love her anti-hauls, and like I love her anti-hauls too, but her other videos are also really good. She does like tags. She did a Pur Cosmetics review of the Smoke Sessions palette. She always does her eyeshadow really cool. She also wears glasses and does makeup, which I know a lot of people want to know about. So yeah, I love Abby. I'm really excited to be collaborating with her, and yeah, I'm so excited. Today's video, we have something really exciting planned. We were kind of like talking back and forth about what we wanted to do, and we came to the decision that we were going to talk about makeup marketing that doesn't make a lot of sense and that we think is stupid. I think especially around the holiday seasons, brands really up their kind of marketing tactics or marketing techniques to try and get us to buy, because every single brand, especially makeup brands, is coming out with like a makeup launch. One after the other, they're coming out with all of these different makeup launches. And so I think it's good to kind of sit down and be like, what brands are just playing us? You know what I mean? Like, what brands are just like, this is stupid. I'm gonna go through my list and talk to you guys about brands that I personally feel are playing us. The first thing I feel as though I have to talk about and that I have to discuss is the Pur Cosmetics Grinch collection. I don't understand at all. I know people have already dragged the Grinch collection to filth, and I totally get why, and it deserves all the dragging it's gotten. But I'm a little like, it's just weird to me. Like, okay, so the palette itself is just so incredibly unusable and bulky. Like, it just doesn't have, tell me if you have it and if you like it, but to me it just seems like so unnecessary. It reminds me of that Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland palette where the top opened into a butterfly and everybody loved it, and then everybody decluttered it because nobody actually used the palette. They just thought the packaging was pretty. I think in about a year, the Pur is going to be the new like Alice Through the Looking Glass. People just kind of bought it because the packaging was really cute, but it's kind of an unusable palette. The colors aren't that interesting. No, the colors aren't interesting at all. They're like muted, they're not bright, they're not exciting. They have one bright green, but it's a pressed glitter, which is awful to work with. The thing I think that annoys me the most about the Pur Grinch collection, and there's a lot of things, but I think the one that like truly gets me, the problem I'm having with this is that I just feel, in my head, there's like absolutely no way that the owners at Pur were like, we love the Grinch so much and we love him so much that we want to make a palette after the Grinch. Like, we just happened to come up with this idea at the same time that they're putting out a brand new Grinch movie. So how kismet is that? Because now we get to fulfill our dream of making a Grinch palette and work with the new Grinch movie. Absolutely not. That's not how that happened. The Grinch movie approached Pur and they were like, you want to make some money? And Pur was like, oh yeah. And then they made this stupid collection. And it just like, it's so transparent to me. The only thing I was slightly like, okay, that's cute, and that's because it wasn't really Grinch themed, were the glitter eyeliners that they came out with. There's like gold, silver, and red and green glitter eyeliners. And I thought those were really cute, and I totally was about that. But other than that, like, this Pur Grinch collection was purely just the movie being like, we want to advertise everywhere. And let me just talk about the Grinch movie for a second, because that Grinch is everywhere. I'm sure the movie's fine, like, I'm sure it's cute. I don't really understand why we're remaking movies that aren't even that old yet, but like, that's besides the point. But this freaking Grinch, I can't escape him. He's on my Amazon boxes, all of them. Like, the budget for the marketing for the Grinch movie had to be like $1 billion. Like, there's no way a normal freaking thing can, and I'm pretty sure they did like a trivia HQ game about how the Grinch stole Christmas. I'm pretty sure, like, there's been so much advertising on this Grinch thing, and I think when companies try to seep that into like makeup, that's not fun. You know what I mean? Because makeup is supposed to be what's gonna last you for a while. I know there's like trends and there's like ebbs and flows of makeup, but when it comes to makeup packaging like this isn't gonna be relevant in like a month because it's gonna be out of theaters and nobody's gonna really care about the Grinch anymore because Christmas is over. So at least with like the Alice Through the Looking Glass, like that stupid palette from Urban Decay, you got to have that one throughout the year and it like made sense at any point because you'd be like, oh, I wanna watch Alice in Wonderland, let me put on my Alice palette. Nobody really watches, maybe some people do, but I don't really watch the Grinch movies anytime other than Christmas, and I think this is stupid. That's all I feel about that. I had to talk about that Grinch palette because it has been bugging me like so bad. I'm just like, why? The next marketing tactic I want to talk about and kind of thing I hate is brands that put out the same product that they already have out, but they put it in cute, new, different packaging for the holiday seasons and then try to sell it for a really like extra couple bucks, a product that like most people already have. Too Faced, very guilty of this because I saw, and I almost freaking fell for it because I'm an idiot, but I was walking through Ulta and I saw that they had the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but it was the blinged out bottle, and I was like, oh my god, that's stunning. It had like rhinestones on it, and I was like, oh my god, do I want that? Do I need that? No, I don't need that, first of all. And second of all, I see it with a lot of brands. Like, it's not just Too Faced. I've seen the stupid, oh, I'll talk about the ornaments in a second, but I've seen like Tarte does this with their mascaras and their new stuff. They'll put out things. Rihanna from Fenty, I get that she's putting out like new products at least, but she's just putting glitter on like her old highlighter packaging, and then people want it because it's covered in glitter. I think when you cover anything in rhinestones, you're really just like, you're pushing it because you know everyone's gonna buy that thing. Like, you know everybody wants something covered in rhinestones. Like, who doesn't? I'm sure some people don't, but like, I always want stuff that's covered in rhinestones, and when I see something that's covered in rhinestones, I'm instantly like way more attracted to it. And I think the problem with that marketing is it's like most of the stuff, with the exception of Fenty, which we'll talk about Fenty in a second because I have some issue with what they're doing, but like most of the stuff is just the same old boring stuff. It's the same lipsticks, it's the same palettes, it's the same whatever, it just has rhinestones on it. If you really, really want the stuff with the rhinestones, because I get that it's really pretty, like I totally do, just go to a craft store and buy some rhinestones and glue them on, and then you'll have the same exact effect that you would have had from the other product, and you saved yourself like $30. That's my little tip about the rhinestone thing. The other thing that I've been hating since we're on the topic is the stupid, and I know other people have talked about this too, Georgia Harris talked about it, and then that's all I wanted for a little while, but now I'm like, this is dumb. The stupid like mentality of putting minis in Christmas ornaments and then selling them to put on your tree. I have so many issues with this. First of all, don't take away my Christmas tradition of like buying stupid ornaments and then saving them for the next 30 years. I can't save a Better Than Sex mascara for the next 30 years because I'm pretty sure it would become toxic. And also they have like the Fenty glitter puffs. Isn't the point of spending $20 on makeup to eventually use the makeup? Like, how do you, because when you take out the product out of the thing, it's not even like it's a cute ornament that you can like save. It's just like a clear ball that they have it in. None of this stuff, or it's like cardboard. Like, none of the actual ornaments are like well put together stuff that you could save. I probably wouldn't buy them, but I would be more okay with it if it was like Fenty Beauty like holiday collection 2018 and it had like a pretty shimmery outside packaging that just had the product on the inside, so you like got the ornament for the ornament and then you took out the product and that was it. I'd be totally fine with that. But because of the stupid gimmicks of like, oh, buy this mini little ornament, but you're never going to use the product inside because if you take out the product, it's just plastic, it's nothing, and you're just like, what? Like, what was the point? And like, do I think it's totally cute and do I want a little makeup Christmas tree for this office? Yes, of course I do, because I'm crazy. But do I need it and should I get it? No, because also these things aren't cheap. It's not like they're selling them for like $10, which in my personal opinion, no mini should ever be sold for over $10. I think that's ridiculous. Like, what's the point of that? But on the other hand too, like, you're gonna get these ornaments and then you're just never gonna be able to use the makeup in them, or you're gonna have to ruin the ornament, or it's all a waste. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Just buy a mini, because these are like $20, whereas just the minis are like $12. So buy one of the minis and like hot glue gun some string to it and hang it on your tree if that's what you really want to do. You know what I mean? It's just the extra plastic being an extra like $8 so you can afford to get this is just ridiculous to me. I think it's so stupid. I think it's one of the stupid marketing techniques. And the girls at Sephora always think, oh my god, did you see the little Fenty powder puff in an ornament? And I'm like, yeah, I did, and it's
stupid.
And I hate that you're trying to sell this to me right now. I think some people might disagree with me about this one because I know people love like a good value, but I hate the massive vault collections that you can buy during the holiday season. And I think it is such a marketing ploy because you technically, you're getting a good value. Like technically when you buy the Fenty Beauty lip vault or her like cheek sticks vault, so you're buying this massive vault collection of all of this makeup, which like how many things are even in this? It's so many. And I remember Kat Von D did this with her liners. So you're paying $150 for 10 lipsticks and normally it would be $180. And like they have colors that like, first of all, I would only wear like 4 of these colors. And I think most people don't really need a teal and a black lipstick. Like, I don't think that's necessary. There's also like bright pinks and like a weird orange color that I know personally wouldn't look good on me. I could only wear like 6 of these and probably even less than that. And I think for most people, lip color is very like, you have to find the right undertones. You have to find the right thing. Lip colors are kind of weird like that. And also you don't need 10 new lipsticks at once. Nobody needs 10 new lipsticks all at once. Nobody needs that. Nobody does. Like, that's so much makeup to have to go through. And it's like, obviously 1 or 2 of the lipsticks are just going to get completely left out and never used because you have all of these new lipsticks you're using at once. Buying so much makeup, and Too Faced does this too. They do like the chocolate vault. I saw Urban Decay doing the like Born to Run vault where you got like all of this different makeup. But they know that like you're not going to use a lot of that. Buying so much makeup all at once, no matter the value that you're getting, just doesn't make sense. You're buying, I get the little like mini, like the Stila Glitter like 3 set, or like the Anastasia has like a 4-pack of lipsticks that are like similar tones. Those make sense to me because that's like a manageable amount of makeup. But to buy 10 new lipsticks and then you're getting the Urban Decay vault and you're getting like a ton of new stuff from that, and then you're getting this like the Smashbox Legendary Lip Liner vault or the Kat Von D lip vault that like is so expensive. You're getting all of this new makeup, and like while you're getting it at a good value, nobody can use that much makeup. You're gonna forget stuff. You're gonna not play with stuff. It's better to just like, instead of spending $150 on this, because these lipsticks are like what, the Fenty ones are like $18 a piece, just go in and buy your 2 favorite out of that collection. Then you're still saving money because you're only spending $40, and that's a manageable amount of lipstick that a person can handle. Like, you'll remember to put that on your lips every day and be testing it out and be trying it and be like using it because they're colors you actually want. They didn't just come in some set that was arbitrarily picked by somebody for $150. I think these sets are a money grab. I think brands know people aren't gonna obviously use all of these, but you see something like 180 value for $120 and your brain just was like, oh my god, the deals, and then everybody goes crazy and buys all this stuff, but you just realistically, you don't need this much makeup. I feel like I have to talk about Kat Von D if we're going to talk about this stuff because she's been pulling some BS lately and I'm just like, what are you doing? Kat Von D came out with this like Liner X thing that was like a prototype, and like you get to test it out and you get to give us your feedback if you buy this Designer X prototype liner thing, but you had to pay $20. So normally when you're doing like a prototype situation, you would just like give that to people. You would do test groups. I was a PR major for like 1 semester. You would give that to people. You would do like test that with marketing groups and stuff like that. Like you wouldn't necessarily, this to make someone pay for something that's not a complete product because you haven't worked out the kinks of it yet, to make someone pay to test that and then to like not pay them to give a review is just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And it's just like the biggest gimmick because you're trying to make it seem like, oh, you're part of this elite group that gets to test out the new Kat Von D product, which by the way, that brand is like slowly just dying. And they're like, oh, you get to test out the new Kat Von D product. Isn't that cool? Isn't that like fun, fresh? It's not. It's dumb. Why are you trying to get people to buy a prototype from you? That's just the silliest marketing gimmick I've ever seen. The other thing is she has this, and this is kind of going off the bargains thing, but I think this is particularly stupid. She has the Trooper Black Eyeliner Obsession, which is $88, and it comes with 4 different types, or 5 different types, I guess, of black eyeliner. If you're gonna do something like an eyeliner set, why would you not make it like different colors or something like that? Something that's useful. Everybody has a black liquid eyeliner type that they like. I like just felt tip eyeliners. That's all I like, that are in the pen form. That's what I enjoy. I don't enjoy the dippy cap thing, which is in here. I don't enjoy this whatever weird brushes she has. Like, I wouldn't use half of these. Putting together black eyeliners in different forms, nobody is going to use that. Everybody has a black eyeliner that they like. This is just such a stupid idea. And it's again trying to be that like, oh, this is a value. It's a, what's the value? It's $100 value for $88. First of all, you're saving $12, which is not even the cost of one of her eyeliners. The other thing that and this isn't necessarily like a marketing technique, but I think it is in a way. It's like a trend that I've been seeing happening is brands putting out these holiday releases. And I've seen this specifically this year, like super, super bad. Brands putting out these holiday collections, putting these out and being like, okay, so now that it's out, if it doesn't sell in 2 weeks, we're going to drop the price. We're going to drop it real low. And I've seen almost every single brand be guilty of this. And I think what's frustrating is, first of all, I'm realizing how high they mark up their makeup because they're not going to drop it to a sale so low that they're not still making money. So like the Kat Von D Fetish collection, that was like a $70 palette that's on sale for like $25 now. That tells me how big of a markup they've been having their makeup at, which is a problem for me. Like the excessive markups of makeup, I understand it's like a brand's, that's how they make money, whatever, but like that's insane. Like, but the other thing is too, like other brands have been doing it too. They put out these holiday collections, they're out for like 2 weeks, and before the month of December even happened, half of them were on sale. And it's like, if you're going, if it's obvious to you that people aren't buying your makeup anymore because this market is so oversaturated, either wait and put out releases quarter annually like Anastasia does. They seem to have very successful launches because they're not constantly putting stuff out. People are excited. And number two, drop your prices. If your prices are too high, like I'm not saying drop them to sale prices every single time, but if you find people aren't buying your products because they're too expensive and there's too much out there, be different and drop your prices. If some of these brands started out at the sale prices that they were at, or even just like a little bit higher than the sale price, I would be buying so much more of their makeup because that's reasonable. Brands are putting out these holiday collections, putting a Christmas tree on it, and then saying, well, this is obviously worth like $80. No, it's not. If the quality's not there and it's just the same old stuff, like nobody's gonna buy it. I think the marketing technique of like, well, we'll just overprice it and then the people who are really excited about it and buy it in the first 2 weeks get screwed because then we're just gonna drop it down to the sale price is ridiculous. The mindset of like, oh, it doesn't matter if this doesn't sell well because we'll just put it on sale or we'll sell it to TJ Maxx needs to end. Just be putting out good products. Don't think, oh, well, we can just fall back because we can throw it on the sale section. No, just put out good products. Put out reasonably priced products. Listen to consumers and follow the trends that they're going with. The final marketing technique that I would like to talk about for this video is the marketing techniques, not of a brand necessarily, but of Sephora and specifically Ulta that have been, it's just getting out of hand, I think. So back in the day, the big reason that everyone got so excited for the Sephora 20% off, like VIB Rouge, Beauty Insider sale event, the reason people got so excited was because it was the only time, it happened twice a year, and it was the only time you could really get a sale at Sephora. It was like a big, big deal. I think personally what's so frustrating to me now is like the exclusivity of that. I don't really get excited for the sales at Sephora anymore because they're constantly happening now. It was like, first it was like, well, now we're extending the 20% off sale so you can buy even more. And it's like, well, everybody already bought what they wanted because they thought it was going to end soon. Like people use that sale to like stock up on things. People had already stocked up. It's a technique to try to be like, well, look, this is going to go away soon again. And now you can get even more savings. Like look at all the deals you can buy. And then they're like, oh, now 2 weeks later, we're going to give you $25 off a $75 purchase, which I fell for. I'm sad about it, but I fell for it. Now we're going to give you $25 off of $75 is another bargain. And it's like all of this sales stuff because they want people, they know that they do this purposefully holiday times because they know that people get so excited about products during the holiday times, and it's like a peak consumerism time because not only are you buying for yourself, you're buying for everybody else. You want to save money where you can. I'm going to do a whole video about how stressful Christmas can be for people and how to like de-stress during the holidays because Christmas can be just so financially stressful for people, and it sucks that brands are trying to take advantage of that. I just got another 20% off coupon from Ulta for like anything, and they're like, send it to your BFF have to. Give your BFF also this 20% off coupon. And I was like, well, first of all, if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna have my boyfriend use it because he's, first of all, my BFF. And second of all, I can use it for 2 things. But they know that you're gonna do stuff like that. They know that either way, those coupons are probably gonna get used. They strategically send it to you during the time of year when they know that you're the most willing to spend money. I think taking advantage of people and constantly offering stuff like this, constantly offering these types of sales, constantly, like anytime I leave something in my cart at Sephora, I get a notification like, don't leave your basket hanging, you better come back, your basket, it's a hot selling item, you're gonna lose it. Like the constant like reminders about like sales. And I have literally over like 700 emails from Sephora and Ulta combined from the past like 3 months. They're constantly emailing new app exclusive, new thing that you can buy, this, and this. And they're just, because they know that this is a time of year where people are looking to spend money, people are willing to spend money. This is like peak consumerism in America. And they like lower their shipping costs so you can get things for free. And while I appreciate the deals and I appreciate the bargains, they're not doing it as like a thank you to all of you customers who spent your money here throughout the year. Like this is an appreciation event for you because we care about you as a customer. They're doing it because they want you to spend even more money than you already spent. And to me, it's just annoying. It's an annoying marketing technique. I'm sick. I'm gonna like literally unsubscribe from their email services because I'm sick of getting the emails. I don't really care about the 20% off coupons. I hate how we've like played up 20% off as this like, and I'm just ranting, but I hate how we've played up 20% off as this like huge savings event. And the more I think about it, 20% off is not that big of a savings. Like unless you're buying something super, super expensive, 20% off is just not that big of a difference. It doesn't make a huge difference in whatever. So I think that's like my biggest problem right now with Sephora and Ulta is I just feel like they're really taking advantage of the fact that people want to spend money right now, and it's frustrating. It's just annoying. It's just annoying to me. I don't know. This is like a marketing technique that I know everybody uses, but I think I find it annoying. Trying to like prey on consumers during this time of year when everyone's already so financially stressed is just so annoying. I think that's it. I hope you guys like this video. I know it got a little bit ranty and I know I rant a lot, but I hope you liked it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're watching me. Thank you for being here. Please go subscribe to Abby's channel. I think she's one of the funniest and she's just an intellectual. Like she's so great on YouTube. I love her videos, and I'm so freaking excited that she agreed to collab with me because like I just love her. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You can check out my merch, everything that's on my face, all that other fun stuff in the description box below. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Happy Glowmas, and I will see you tomorrow for another fun day of glow. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!